Just really proud to get that 8th win today. I think that's only the second time we played at home in SEC play on a Sunday. I think we're a little concerned about, what would our focus, what would our response be. There can often be, a lot surrounding a game like today that maybe we lose our purpose, but I thought our kids really came out and played with a purpose. To have 9 in a row, which is a school record, man, it's amazing, absolutely amazing, and I'm so proud for our kids. Britt's second straight double-double, career high 17 rebounds. So 17 rebounds and 18 points, and then to have 4 in double figures, Essay and Ryan Cobbin's play, and Aaliyah. It's just incredible effort from our team. I thought we really shared the ball. Our bench had 20 points. So, but most importantly, I just want to thank those 8 ladies that came out today. We were playing for something that's much easier than what they've been through, and I think that their inspiration today and just being here to support us and then an amazing crowd, we just are so thankful. Please, we need you Thursday night at 6. So we need everybody to come out and support this group in these last 2 home games, which starts on Thursday.
Britt, can you talk about the physical aspect of today's game with you having to go and get the ball as much as you did? You were front and center for that. Just how physical SEC play is and how physical today's game was.
I would say it's very physical. And like Coach always say, when it get hard, keep going, go harder. So that's just what I did today, just went harder to help the team.
Aaliyah, 9 of your 11 points came in the second quarter when the offense seemed to kind of find itself in a rut. What kind of helped you kind of spark the offense and help it make sure it got back on track?
I think just playing as a team, finding the open person. A lot of my points came in transition. I felt like where my teammates passed me, the one more when I was open. So I think just sharing the ball as a team really got me my points in the second quarter.
Oh, sorry. You held Auburn to 27.4% shooting from the field. Was it an emphasis on defensive end today?
Well, it's always an emphasis on defense, but I thought what we did today was be able to show them different looks. We were in our press just to make sure we were containing and keeping them in front, and that made them more hesitant, I thought, in their half-court offense when we can get it to 20, 21, 19 on the clock, and then they start things. So just a credit to our kids for being able to change our defenses effectively and keep the ball in front to start the game. I think it took us a little bit to understand what we needed to do, and the kids adjusted. But, to hold them 0 for 16 from 3 is bizarre. I mean, we understand. I still think that we gave too many open looks, and we gave Kubali 20 shots. But over the course of time, I thought we were able to get enough stops and convert those in transition.
Coach, can you talk about just how important it was for your team coming off of another win on a great road stretch that you're having to be back at home and to be able to play in front of your home crowd in this rivalry game?
Yeah, I mean, rivalry games are hard. They're all hard in this league, but, so much can happen. And I thought our kids were really disciplined in their approach and preparation. I thought we came out and moved our feet, stayed out of foul trouble. I was concerned about that. It's such a physical game every time you play Auburn, and I thought our kids just weathered their runs and stepped up and kept ours a little longer. So it's just amazing when you look at Hannah and you look at Brittany and you look at Meg and what these kids have done. I think they lost their first 3, and now they've won 9 in a row. So if you want to know where our program was and where it's at and where it's headed, that's just another example. To win 5 on the road, set a school record, now to win 9 against Auburn. I mean, every time we look up, this group has done a lot of firsts for this program. I'm really happy for our team.
Coach, you kind of alluded to it earlier, but Brittany Davis led with 18 points before that. She only had 8 before the fourth quarter. How big is it to have 3 double-digit scores that kind of held the offense together until she got going?
Yeah, I mean, we had 4 the other night. We know we're at our best. When we share the basketball, we feel like we have a normal people that can really step up. I think we had 16 assists. I just think they have confidence in each other. I mean, whoever's open, we just want to shoot the first open shot, and they do a really good job of sharing the ball and finding each other.
Maxwell.
This is for Aaliyah.
You kind of had a slower start to SEC play, but you had double digits last three. Did something click, or is it kind of just luck? You finally kind of got to where you feel comfortable in SEC play.
I think I just try to play my game every single game. No matter how many points I get, that's not what I care about. I just care about winning and doing whatever I can for my team. So whatever that takes, that's kind of how I go about it, I guess.
Coach, obviously with Jada Rice and Sarah Ashlee Barker kind of getting in foul trouble, that kind of challenged your rotation. How did that challenge you in terms of, making sure you had the rotations good, but also how did that allow Ryan Cobbins to step up in her opportunity with 25 minutes and 10 points?
Yeah, I mean, we just have a lot of confidence in Ryan, regardless if that's at the 5 or the 4 spot. I mean, we have confidence in our entire bench. Jada obviously struggled to ever get in a flow today, and fortunately Ryan stepped up. And, it's not always about points and rebounds, but it seems like Ryan's always where she's supposed to be. So it's the little things that she does as far as her screening and spacing and really opens things up. But today she was able to capitalize, but we did a really good job. We understood how they were guarding the ball screens, and when you choose to heavy hedge and show like that, I mean, we worked on it the past 2 days, and I thought our kids found her and made some great decisions off the ball screen action.
Sarah, Ashlee, kind of the same question to Brittany. Can you just comment on the physicality of today's game and these rivalries in this conference, especially when your role is a lot more physical a lot of the time?
Yeah, I think it's just, when you're in a rivalry game, you want to win that game, and it makes it kind of a lot more physical and more aggressive. We knew that Auburn is an aggressive team from the start, but we just wanted to match their physicality, and I think that's what we've been trying to do a lot this year is be the tougher team. And I think at times during the game, things are going to get shaky and you're going to turn the ball over and it's going to be, banging and banging, but it's just who can, keep pushing through and just trying to be the tougher team and not letting the stuff get to us.
Coach, the next time you win, it will be 20 wins again. It will be the third 20-win season since your time at Alabama and the only third 20-win season since the year 2000 till now. What does that 20-win mark kind of mean to you in terms of the success of your team and your program?
Yeah, it's not about me. I'm just happy for 20 wins and everybody in that locker room. That's our goal, is not to just get 20, but to keep going. And, I think it just shows the progress that we've made as a program. There's no question that, what this group of people want to do. I mean, we want to take Aaliyah somewhere she's never been before, to an NCAA tournament. I mean, she's one of those kids that I think about that a lot, and this one's been to one and this one's been to one, but they want to go back. And, I mean, that's what our goal is always about, is, to compete for the right to be in the postseason. I'm just happy for our team right now, but we have a lot of work to do. We're playing a Vanderbilt team that was tied at the half against Tennessee, that's won some really good games. I mean, their duo in the backcourt, they're not going to miss 3. So it's going to have to be our best effort of the year because it's the next game. So I think that's been the mentality of this team, is we just hit reset, and whether it's 20 or 21 or whatever the number is, it's not about the numbers. It's about who we need to be. If we're who we need to be and Bama's doing what they do, we just want to win the next game.
Aaliyah, I kind of saw your reaction as Coach was talking. What would it mean to you to get to that NCAA tournament?
It would mean a lot, honestly, because the last 2 years I never made it to any type of tournament, not even the, NIT?
Oh, the NIT.
Yeah, the NIT. Yeah. Like, I never made it to that. I've never made it to a postgame or postseason tournament, so I think it would be very exciting, and that's why I just want to do anything to win here and win for this team and win for Hannah, Britt, and Meg, who are going to be leaving us after this season.
Richard?
Coach, this team seems to be having so much fun playing with each other, playing well, free, and connected. How much of a joy is it to coach this group?
Well, it's fun to see them every single day. I mean, it's about we hold them accountable, but we really don't have to. I mean, they hold each other accountable. They understand what this is about. They understand you have to be playing your best basketball, but we've just got a core group of leaders. I mean, everybody's sitting at this table with me. I mean, I could go on and on. Hannah, Meg, Jada, they lead each other and they lead themselves, and they're just fun to be around. They're fun to coach. They're selfless. I mean, I think you saw our team take a really big step forward here a couple of weeks ago. Everybody in that locker room is so bought in, and I'm just really proud of who they're trying to be every day. They're fun to be around. And again, I think you just want something so bad for them. And I know that's how I feel. I just want to help them win the next game, and let's just continue to move this forward.
This one's for any of the players. It's kind of a off-topic question. Men's basketball beat Auburn, gymnastics beat Auburn, and now women's basketball beat Auburn. How does it feel to kind of complete the season, the weekend sweep of the Tigers?
We own this state.
We own it. No, I think it means a lot, especially not just one team specific for the university. If you look at it, even soccer is one, football, like all of that, like it's just like that's what you want to own the state, and I think that we've just done that this year, and it's pretty fun, honestly. So.
I think it just becomes contagious.
Yeah.
You know, that's what the expectation always is. And, I think when you see someone else do it, it just infuses you with energy and passion to go do it for them. They did it for us. And, now it's up to tennis and softball. And, we'll be out there cheering those guys on, baseball. So just take a lot of pride in it to represent the front of our chest.
We are.
Riel.
Oh.